So today I want to break down two types of campaigns, at least the way I see it. Controlled digital marketing campaigns or controlled marketing campaigns, and uncontrolled marketing campaigns like third-party influencer campaigns or playlists and all of that. And I want to talk about the differences because they have appropriate places if they're targeting real people. But usually a lot of the clients we deal with or clients that don't understand the music business, unfortunately, do the uncontrolled first, have a super bad experience. Generally, those uncontrolled campaigns get them bot traffic and perception type marketing, which is the worst thing you could probably do in the beginning stages of your career. And then it's very tough to recover their accounts. But let me talk about the importance of at least understanding controlled versus uncontrolled. And I'm going to talk about how we at my company also deal with the two types and why we specifically only focus on controlled campaigns. And when we do recommend or deal with uncontrolled campaigns, we have certain partners and we're very particular about scrutinizing each campaign, the process, and also being very explicit with our clients and giving essentially disclosure to say, look, this is a risk. If it goes well, congratulations, you won the lottery, you went ahead a viral moment. If not, let's get back to the drawing board, or it's gonna take a while to build something to go viral. Anyways, let's break it down. So, what's going on, guys? My name is Matej. Another day for Music Biz Daily. If you wait till the end of the video, I'll tell you how me and my team can help you and everything I got going on this month. A lot of exciting things happening, especially at our India's Accelerator. But let me jump back into this video about controlled versus uncontrolled. My favorite uncontrolled, worst thing you could probably do, and I would stay the hell away from it, is third-party Spotify playlists. Not curated, Spotify playlists by Spotify, so not editorial playlists, third-party playlists. So imagine this, if you're hiring a company that has a playlist on their own, you can't control who they're marketing to, their playlist to. That's if they're marketing. You can't control whether or not they're gonna get you 30% bot streams or 100% bot streams and fake saves and a bunch of bullshit. It's unfortunate, but you can't control that. You don't own that process. You don't own that company. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know how many monthly listeners that Spotify playlist has. The only thing you see is that big perception-based number. Oh, we got 300,000 followers. They could still be only getting 20 monthly listeners. You have no idea. You can't control it. What's even worse is hiring a playlist pitching company, which is a third party, then also that's going to be essentially pitching on your behalf, which is another third-party process. So it's third-party dealing with a third-party, disaster waiting to happen. Another one, influencer campaign, either on Instagram or on TikTok, right? So put it this way, we had a few experiences like this on TikTok. If you're gonna do a TikTok campaign and a bunch of big influencers are gonna use your song in the background to do whatever the hell these influencers do, wouldn't you wanna see at least a little bit of translation into those people that follow these big influencers to kind of go and find your song, Shazam it maybe, go to your Spotify, go to Apple Music, maybe follow you on Instagram, maybe follow you at least on TikTok. I'm not asking for a lot, I'm talking about like 1 to 3%. Can we see a spike? If you don't, what's the point of it? We had a client recently that got I forgot how, 2.5 million streams through influencer accounts on their song, and because TikTok is in beta on trying to figure out how to pay out, content, like they got like $40. That's ridiculous. What the hell is that point? But they pay thousands of dollars for that campaign. So again, why not do a controlled one where we can scale your Spotify account directly? The same thing goes for the influencer campaigns. Let's say, Future or Drake or Taylor Swift is giving away $50,000. And in order to, have a chance to win that $50,000, you gotta go on this page and follow all these accounts and all that. It's a third-party influencer campaign, but it's not controlled. Like, first of all, you don't know how many bot followers or fluffed followers or how quality Taylor Swift's traffic is. I mean, yes, we could assume it's a massive audience. A lot of it's going to be good, but I'm talking about usually it's not Taylor Swift you're dealing with. You're usually dealing with like B-list, C-list artists that are doing these campaigns, and you can't control them. You can't control the process. You can't control the perception that these random people that are going to follow you are going to have of you, if they're even going to continue to follow you. It's very hard to control. That's another uncontrollable campaign. Right? Even if you're doing your own giveaway, if you're giving away cash, don't be surprised that people just want to get that cash. They can care less about what you got going on. You got to be strategic about these things. If you're doing a giveaway on your own, first of all, it's always more successful when you retarget your own fans. But clearly, if you don't have enough fans, you're not even ready for a giveaway. You have to understand when you're ready for these things. I'll talk about that in a second. But if you're doing a giveaway, put them into a funnel where they have to complete a bunch of digital actions so they can get in front of your brand, again and again and again through a bunch of different actions constantly. So that way, at the end of that exercise, just for them to have a chance to win that cash, they maybe have turned on to you and say, you know what, I like this artist, I'm going to follow him, even though I still want that, $1,000 they're giving away. Let me talk about control campaigns, because this is what we specialize in my company. Let's say we set up a campaign to increase your Instagram followers. We're doing a bunch of variation testing, trying to find the best piece of content that's going to return the best click-through rates, the best cost per clicks, the best save rates and things like that. And what we're doing, that click is driving traffic back to your profile, and then we're tracking the conversion from those profile visits into followers. If we can achieve at least 15% conversion rate, meaning out of every 100 profile visits you get 15 people don't follow you, if we can't achieve that, we go to the next piece of content. Because we always want to end up at that 15 to 30% conversion rate, and that's controllable and it's achievable, and we can do a bunch of testing to get to that, and we control the process 100%, and you guys get to see how we're doing it because we're doing it from your ad accounts. We're building your pixel. Another control campaign. If we're going to scale your Spotify account, we got two different ones. We can do a traffic. We're giving you a lot of traffic to the URL of your song, which is going to give you a lot of streams and roughly anywhere between 15% save rates if the song is good. But we have an even better one, which costs a lot more money, but we're literally giving you, I call this like fan acquisition campaign. I don't even call it a stream campaign, because at this point, we're achieving anywhere between 60 to 85% save rates on your song. That's almost acquiring a super fan, isn't it? Like, if out of 100 streams, you get 80 people to save it, we could argue that 40 of those people are now truly your fan. You could probably make money off of them through merchandise, touring, if we're targeting certain locations, all of that. That ROI is not even, we can't even calculate it until you do that for a while, and we can, convert that back into merchandise revenue and all of that. So again, all of that is controlled though. That's why we like doing that, and that's why it actually works for our clients. Another one, YouTube campaign. If we're running a TrueView campaign simultaneously with a Discover campaign, and we're looking at certain parameters like view rates, earn views, and all that, I like to have certain thresholds, percentage thresholds. If we don't achieve it, get rid of that, man. Go to the next song. The point is, you got to put product out there anyhow, frequently. So why not? Let's find the best song that you got, and let's triple down on that. It may take some months, but trust me, it'll save you hundreds of thousands of dollars if you choose the song that has the most potential to be a hit, and this is how we do it. And let me talk about the last thing, because people may ask, so are you basically saying that you would never recommend doing influencer campaigns or anything like that? I'm not saying that, but you have to understand that it's kind of like PR. There's a stage of your career when you are more likely to benefit from a campaign like that. Same thing with influencers. That's like the icing on the cake. The influencer campaigns, you add that on. Let's say you have a $100,000 budget and you spend 90 on like controlled marketing, digital, physical marketing campaigns. Maybe radio, or I would not recommend radio in many cases, but let's say you're doing mostly controlled physical campaigns and digital marketing, and then you have that last $10,000 to $15,000. Then you can do an influencer campaign, be on every major channel, or hire pay these big influencers to talk about you, but you need to do many of them at the same time. Again, there's a strategy to everything, and the unfortunate thing is the majority of our clients that come to us after having some bad experiences, they went with the uncontrollable influencer campaigns, and God forbid some shitty third-party playlist campaigns on Spotify first, and now they're surprised that they don't have any fans. They may have numbers. Hey, I know a client that spent $10K on third-party playlists before coming to us. He said at one point their artist had like 90,000 listeners per month for like a couple months in a row, and then when the playlist took them off their playlist, they were back down to like, 500, 1,500, whatever they had prior. Didn't do nothing for them. That's the crazy part. If they would have done a control campaign for $10,000, we would have built them at least a couple hundred dedicated super fans, if not, closer to a number of 1,000. That's a realistic number, like 1,000. Anyways, I want to leave you guys with that, because it's important to understand that. It's important to understand when to use it. And isn't just controlled better? Period, in business. Wouldn't you want to do controlled strategies, processes, marketing campaigns, than to do uncontrolled shotgun approach type thing, like let's throw shit on the wall, see what sticks. Let's spend $20,000 here, see if it. Nah, man, come on. Unless you're working with $1 million budget, do whatever the hell you want to do. I still wouldn't recommend that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be strategic, you have to budget properly, you have to know what the hell you're doing. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. As I told you, if you guys wanna know how me and my team can help you, make sure you follow me on Instagram make sure you hit that link in the bio, because once you do, check out the Indie Artist Accelerator. That's where you can learn all these different strategies. That's where we can help you to get to the next level. Check me out also every single week on Twitch with Clinton Sparks and his show called Win Big with Clinton Sparks. We got a segment called Music Biz Weekly. A lot of great things you're going to learn. This week he had on Akon, and he had all Jules Santana, if I'm not mistaken. That was the second guest. Plus I came on first, talk about the music industry and different things. So make sure you check that out. Also, I'll be in Atlanta the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of August. Next month, we got one of my accountants is coming on the accelerator, teaching everybody about how to properly account for your expenses, grow your business, do taxes, things like that. That's very beneficial, especially for label owners, studio owners, or artists that are at the next level already. Also, I'll be in New York on August 11th for another 2-hour live seminar before the Outside the Box taping, which is DJ Nuffs and the Heavy Hitters DJ show that they're doing. So make sure you show up and come meet me in New York and Queens at the Colorworks Studios on the 11th of August. And outside of that, if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you guys for your support. Make sure that subscribe button, make sure that notification icon as well. So that way, if you ask me to do a video on another topic, maybe once I do it, you get notified that I dropped that video. And that's it. See you all tomorrow for another day of Music Biz Daily. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Peace.